In the late 14th century, the Balkans were a land of fragmented kingdoms and principalities, struggling to resist the encroaching power of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans, led by Sultan Murad I, were expanding their territory with relentless determination, and their sights were set on the heart of Europe. The year 1371 would mark a decisive moment in this struggle, as the forces of the Serbian Empire and their allies prepared to face the might of the Ottoman army by the banks of the Maritsa River. The story of the Battle of the Maritsa River is one of courage and tragedy, a tale of fierce resistance against overwhelming odds, and a turning point that would shape the fate of the Balkans for centuries to come. As the summer of 1371 drew to a close, a sense of foreboding hung over the Balkan peninsula. Vukašin Mrnjavčević, the king of the Serbian lands and Macedonia, and his brother Jovan Uglješa, the despot of Ceres, were determined to stem the tide of Ottoman expansion. They assembled a large coalition army, drawing warriors from across their realms and beyond. The brothers knew that the stakes were high. The Ottomans had already made significant inroads into the Balkans, and their advance showed no signs of slowing. The coalition army, numbering around 20,000 men, was a formidable force, but the Ottomans were known for their disciplined and battle-hardened soldiers. In the Ottoman camp, Sultan Murad I appointed his capable general Lala Şahin Pasha to lead the campaign. The Ottomans were well prepared, their army seasoned by numerous battles and bolstered by a sense of invincibility. They moved with precision and speed, their objective clear: to crush the Balkan coalition and secure their dominance in the region. The coalition army marched toward the Maritsa River, hoping to catch the Ottomans off guard. Spirits were high and the men were confident in their strength and numbers. Vukašin and Jovan Uglješa, experienced commanders, believed that a decisive victory could turn the tide against the Ottoman threat. As they neared the river, scouts reported the presence of Ottoman forces on the far bank. The coalition leaders decided to camp for the night, planning to cross the river and launch a surprise attack at dawn. The men set up their tents, lit fires, and prepared for the coming battle, unaware of the danger that lurked in the darkness. Lala Şahin Pasha, ever the astute strategist, had anticipated the coalition's movements. Under the cover of night, he ordered a small detachment of elite troops to cross the river quietly and infiltrate the coalition camp. The Ottomans moved like shadows, their presence undetected by the unsuspecting enemy. As the coalition soldiers slept, the Ottoman infiltrators crept through the camp, setting fires and sowing chaos. The sudden blaze and the cries of alarm jolted the camp into disarray. Vukašin and Jovan Uglješa, realizing the severity of the situation, scrambled to organize their men. But the panic spread like wildfire. Lala Şahin Pasha seized the moment, launching a full-scale assault across the river. The Ottoman cavalry thundered into the camp, cutting down anyone in their path. The coalition forces, already in disarray from the fires and the night attack, struggled to mount an effective defense. Vukašin and Jovan Uglješa fought valiantly, trying to rally their men, but the chaos and confusion were too great. The coalition army, which had once been confident and strong, was now a shattered and desperate mob. Many soldiers fled into the night, while others were cut down where they stood. As dawn broke over the Maritsa River, the full scale of the disaster became clear. The coalition forces were decimated, their leaders slain or captured. Vukašin and Jovan Uglješa, realizing the battle was lost, made a final stand with their remaining men. Surrounded and outnumbered, they fought with the desperation of those who have nothing left to lose. The Ottomans, relentless and disciplined, pressed their advantage. Lala Şahin Pasha, leading from the front, inspired his men to complete the victory. The river ran red with blood, and the cries of the dying echoed across the battlefield. The coalition's resistance crumbled, and the battle came to a brutal end. The Battle of the Maritsa River was a catastrophic defeat for the Balkan coalition. The death toll was staggering, and the survivors were scattered and demoralized. The Ottomans, having secured a decisive victory, consolidated their hold on the region. The defeat weakened the Serbian Empire and paved the way for further Ottoman advances into Europe. For the people of the Balkans, the battle was a harbinger of the dark days to come. The Ottomans would continue their expansion, eventually capturing Constantinople and establishing a vast empire that would dominate the region for centuries. The Battle of the Maritsa River became a symbol of the struggle against overwhelming odds, a tale of valor and sacrifice that resonated through generations. In the annals of history, the Battle of the Maritsa River stands as a poignant reminder of the fragility of empires and the relentless march of conquest. It is a story of bravery and betrayal, of leaders who fought to defend their lands and the relentless tide that swept them away. The legacy of the battle endures, a testament to the courage and resilience of those who stood against the might of the Ottoman Empire. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.